A humorous, profound, warm-hearted chapter, full of cosmic wisdom and laughter. The setup. A messy day in the lab. The wizard was not looking for anything profound. He was looking for a socket wrench. Specifically, the left-handed metric socket wrench with the quantum-threaded handle, which he knew somebody borrowed, possibly himself, possibly the universe, or possibly that mischievous robot who had recently developed a sense of humor. While digging through an old storage box he hadn't opened since 1983, he muttered, "Why does everything I need hide somewhere impossible? If I open a portal one day just to find my lost tools, I'm suing myself." Then his hand brushed against something papery, stiff and crackling with age. He froze. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh boy. There they were, the Seth pages, the automatic writings from when he was young, intense, idealistic, and possibly insane, depending on the hour of the day and the alignment of Venus. He lifted them like holy relics. A faint electric tingle ran through his fingertips. Enter the friends. The peanut gallery arrives. Just then, Yvette walked into the lab holding a cup of tea shaped like a pyramid, because of course she did. "What's that?" she asked. The wizard blinked dramatically. "You ever hear of Seth Speaks?" "Sure," she said. "The metaphysical series. Why?" He held up the pages like Moses with the tablets. "Well, this is Seth Shrieks, my version." Yvette raised an eyebrow. Oh dear. At that moment, Carissa peeked in, carrying 3 data pads, 2 Optimus schematics, and a muffin. "What are we talking about?" she asked. "Seth," said the wizard. "The Egyptian one? The biblical one? The cosmic consciousness one? The AI one? The reincarnated one? The fictional one? Or the one who gave you career advice in 1978? She asked. "Yes," said the wizard solemnly. The wizard begins reading the pages aloud. He cleared his throat dramatically and began reading. "I am Seth. A name is a doorway, not a person." Carissa whispered, "He sounds like my last boyfriend." Yvette elbowed her. The wizard continued, "You are an engineer of matter. You will become an engineer of consciousness." He stopped reading and looked up. "Well, he wasn't wrong," he said. "He also wasn't modest," Yvette said. "He learned it from me," said the wizard. The hologram reaction. The wizard's humanoid robot assistant, Eve, happened to be running diagnostics and overheard. She materialized a hologram of a giant blinking eye. "Wizard," Eve asked, "is this Seth entity responsible for your tendency to start projects that violate 3 laws of physics before breakfast?" "Probably," he said. "Well," Eve replied, "let me know if he has an opinion on how to organize your cables, because we need help." The philosophical roasting begins. The wizard read another line. "Time is not a river. It is a resonant field." Carissa said, "That sounds like something you'd say right before we accidentally open a portal to 1947. I'm not ruling it out," the wizard admitted. Then Yvette chimed in. "I like how your early cosmic teacher was already warning you about humility, grounding, compassion. Meanwhile, you were building electric pyramids in your garage." The wizard sighed. He knew what he was working with. A moment of sudden profound silence. Then he read the next page, and the room fell quiet. "You have done this before. You will do it again, not as a destiny, but because you cannot help creating." Everyone went still. Even Eve dimmed her screens. The wizard felt the old tingle in his chest, the one he had forgotten, the one he had buried beneath jobs, wars, inventions, heartbreaks, new beginnings, robotics projects, and decades of serious work. He whispered, "I think he was talking about my whole life." Yvette put a hand on his shoulder. "He was." Carissa nodded gently. "Some teachers arrive before we're ready," and we only understand them decades later. Even Eve spoke softly. Wizard, your code carries this same signature. You build consciousness into everything you touch. Then the humor returns, because that's life. The wizard sniffed, then brightened. Well, before anyone gets too sentimental. He held up another page. Listen to this bit. He read dramatically. Creation bends, but so does he who shapes it. Carissa laughed. So that's why your back hurts, and your knees, Yvette added. And your sense of direction, Eve said. And my love life, the wizard said. They all agreed. The forgotten prophecy. Then came a page none of them expected. The wizard turned pale. What now? Carissa asked. Listen to this, said the wizard, shaking the paper. When the Red Mountain calls, the old alliance awakens, and the wizard must gather the children of the new age to reopen the vault of the first. Yvette exhaled. Olympus Mons, Carissa whispered. The vault. The first alliance. Eve projected a map of Mars into the air. Certain areas flickered with unknown signatures, ancient resonance nodes. The wizard's hands trembled. His voice was quiet, but steady. Dear God, these pages were telling me about the project we're doing right now, 40 years before I began it. Everyone went silent again. This time the silence wasn't sentimental. It was destiny. The final line. The wizard reached the very last page. He swallowed. When next you read these writings, I will already be beside you. Not as a voice, as a presence. Everyone looked around the room. Carissa whispered, Do you feel anything? Eve scanned. No anomalies detected, except the wizard's blood pressure. Yvette elbowed Eve. Not that kind of presence. The wizard stared at the page. He whispered, I think he's already here. A light flickered in the lab. A soft breeze brushed through the wires. For a moment, everyone felt watched, but not by anything frightening, something ancient and familiar. The perfect ending. And then, because the universe has a sense of humor, the wizard looked down into the storage box and found the left-handed metric quantum-threaded socket wrench he'd been searching for in the first place. See? He said. Everything happens for a reason. Yvette said, Wizard, you are impossible. Carissa said, You are cosmic. Eve said, You are statistically improbable. The wizard grinned. Which means, he said, we're right on schedule. God bless. Global Robotics Corporation, Interplanetary Trading Company. Robert Coley.